Being a sitting member of Congress and having to deal with a primary opponent is an annoyance, at the very least. Just ask former House Majority Leader Eric Cantor. However, you don't have to lose your seat the way that Cantor did in 2014 to end up with a headache. Just the amount of time and money spent campaigning can be problematic for congressmen who end up being primaried. Well, according to court documents, Democrat Pennsylvania Rep. Bob Brady had a unique solution to the quandary: simply pay your opponent to go away. According to a report from the Daily Caller, documents obtained via a search warrant reveal that FBI agents believe Brady paid opponent Jimmy Moore to drop his 2012 challenge for the Democrat Party nomination to represent Brady's suburban Philadelphia district. FBI Special Agent Jonathan Arcilliga filed a search warrant request on November 1 in the U.S. District Court of the Eastern District of Pennsylvania for all emails associated with Brady's campaign email protected, the Daily Caller reports. Trending dossier records unsealed. Clinton firm caught red-handed. The news originally broke earlier this week, when Seamus Hughes, deputy director of George Washington University's program on extremism, published the documents from the search warrant online. Let's break some news. A sitting member of Congress is being investigated by the FBI for false statements, conspiracy, and campaign fraud. They got a search warrant for his email and believe he's lying. Pic.twitter.com at 6 with Ab. Seamus Hughes at Seamus November 21, 2017. The FBI documents said law enforcement had probable cause to believe that Kenneth Smuckler, Robert Brady, Donald D.A. Jones, Jimmy Moore, and Carolyn Cavanis and others known and unknown have committed violations. These violations could include charges of conspiracy, false statements, producing false records, causing false campaign contribution reports, and violating limits on campaign contributions and expenditures, the Daily Caller reported. Given a busier off-year electoral season than usual, it hardly made a blip on the political radar in October when federal prosecutors in Philadelphia indicted two of Brady's consultants on the 2012 campaign. According to the Associated Press, Kenneth Smuckler and Donald Jones were indicted and charged with masterminding a scheme in which Moore was paid $90,000 to drop his challenge to Brady. The two faced charges that included conspiracy and lying to the FBI. Moore and his aide have already pleaded guilty to taking the money. According to prosecutors, the $90,000 was meant to cover Moore's campaign debt. At the time, Brady denied any sort of wrongdoing. We would imagine he still does now. Related: Trump sends fear down spines of lawmakers who paid to have sexual harassment claims silenced. However, campaign consultants aren't usually the only movers behind a scheme to pay primary opponents nearly $100,000 in order to go away. That kind of money, and the permission to use it, usually comes from the candidate himself. Brady's story may get lost in the whirlwind of sexual harassment and abuse allegations hitting Al Franken, John Conyers and Roy Moore, among others. However, it's yet more proof that money still talks in the Democrat Party. We'd also be willing to bet Brady is every bit as likely to lose his seat over malfeasance, if not more so, than any official in trouble over sex. Whether that's fortunate or unfortunate is your call. Brady is a relative unknown in the Washington milieu, while Conyers continues to wield substantial power in both Congress and the Democrat Party despite the obviously encroaching wages of senescence. If you're looking to bet on what politician is most likely to go from Capitol Hill to the Big House, though, it sounds like Brady could be your guy. HT Breitbart. Please like and share on Facebook and Twitter with your thoughts on this case. What do you think should happen to this congressman if he's guilty? Scroll down to comment below.